Hi, I'm Kat, and in this video I will show you the Karmin Professional 5-in-1 Epilator and Shaver. This is a kit that I've been wanting to try for a really long time, so I'm just going to jump into it and show you what's inside here, how it works, and tell you a bit about what I think about it. The kit comes with detailed instructions on how to use each one of these devices, which is fantastic. On this, I already have the pedicure attachment, and all of these attachments pop off with the press of a button on the back. This is the epilator. It also has this attachment to do a smaller area. This is the massaging head, and this is the shaver head. And it also has a facial cleansing brush. So to start, I'm going to show you exactly how this pedicure attachment works. This is one of my favorites of the attachments. It has two speeds, so I'm using the faster speed on my heels and the slower speed on my big toes. I tend to get very thin calluses, so I like to go easy on my feet with this type of thing, but this one left my feet super smooth and not irritated. This facial massaging attachment is fantastic for when you want to apply serum and really work it into your skin. It just helps open up your pores and increase the circulation, and helps all of your moisturizers and serums get into your skin and work their magic. The facial brush attachment is fantastic for doing a deep exfoliation maybe once a month and really polishing up your skin. This is the shaving attachment. I just used it dry here. You don't need to use any kind of shaving cream. You can use this in the shower because it is water resistant. And last, the whole point of this video, the epilator. It has two different speeds, and here I'm just showing you my arm hairs, which I know are tiny and wispy and blonde, but hopefully you can see how well this works. I did 2 passes and it pulled out all of that hair that you see on the head there. It just rips it out very quickly. There are 2 speeds on this, so if you're new to epilating, I recommend that you use the faster speed because it hurts less, but the slower speed is more effective. I also really like that it has this light on it so you can see exactly what you're doing. And a really nice thing about this particular epilator is that you can use it for 90 minutes straight per charge. You can wash all of these attachments. I washed mine with hot water just to make sure that they were completely sanitized. And one thing I really enjoyed about this epilator, as opposed to shaving, is that you can get into those crevices around your knee, which is typically a really kind of dicey area to shave. You're risking cuts on your knees, but with this, it really gets into all those little spaces that you normally wouldn't want to put a razor. And then after you're done, you can clean it out with this little brush that comes with the device. So I do want to let you know that they sent me this product specifically for me to review, but I don't put stuff on my YouTube channel unless I really like it. So I actually really like this device. I don't think it's more efficient than waxing in terms of removing hair from the legs, but for underarms and bikini line, I think it is fantastic. And of course, I always endorse epilation over shaving because the more you do it, the thinner and finer your hair grows back in. Plus, it's not going to grow back in with that sharp angle at the tip of the hair, which is why your legs feel prickly when you shave. It grows in with a brand new tip on that hair, so it's soft, and as it grows in, you can wait a little bit longer between removing your hair. So that's definitely a clear bonus to this system, and I really enjoyed using it. It definitely works its best on coarse, thick hair, so it has a harder time grabbing on to those thin, fine hairs that are on the arms or the legs. You do have to do 2 or maybe 3 passes depending on which direction the hair is growing, but that is really not that difficult when you think about it. So I definitely prefer this to shaving. I'm not a big fan of shaving, although the electric razor on this works really well. Much better than, I think, even shaving in the shower. I've never been a fan of shaving. I kind of hate it actually, and what it does to my skin, but the electric shaver on this works great even dry. I've tried it a couple of different ways, and I do definitely prefer it dry, but my favorite part of this is definitely the epilator. It works so effectively on removing coarse, dark, thick hair, and I don't think that it's any more painful than waxing. Now keep in mind, I do have a very high pain tolerance, so some people might think it's painful and I don't, but I think comparing it to regular waxing, if you have trouble building up the courage to rip off that wax with all your hair on it, then an epilator is a great alternative to that. I definitely think I get fewer ingrown hairs with epilating and waxing than I do with shaving. So if it came down to the choice between never shaving again, never epilating again, I would definitely never shave again. And this is a great kit because it comes with all of these different components. So if you were using several different devices, you could pare those 5 devices down to 1, which I think is where this gets the clear advantage, because who needs all that stuff? Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the link in the description for this